My name is Alex Amenabar. I am co-CEO, co-owner of MBC, but I also act as the Chief Technology Officer for Haiku Labs, which is our innovation lab inside of MBC as well.
My name is Jen Rosecrans, and I am the other co-owner and co-CEO of MBC and the Haiku Labs. And I'm more on the strategy side of how we develop those things.
We have been trying to serve the mission of the national defense industry and the Navy and the Department of War as we continue to say, how can we do more with less? How can we be more innovative? How can we push towards a better way of doing business for the taxpayer, but more importantly for the warfighter? We started saying we need to bring technology in. It's the only way. It's the only way that we could create leverage. We started thinking about what tools we could work on. We created an innovation lab, Haiku Labs. And once we needed to apply those tools, we knew that the main blocker was the IL5 FedRAMP ATO process. We're not experts there. And so what we are experts are is creating AI, doing data analytics, exporting the mission. And so Knox just became a great partner to accelerate that part of the process without us having to take that on as another thing, especially because we're a small business.
Not just how can we bring technology in to meet the warfighter, but how do we look forward? What are we going to need in 5, 10 years? What's that future state going to be? And this for us was the logical step to be able to make those larger leaps in what it is that we develop.
The biggest opportunity is giving our customers access to these tools because you guys have already spent the energy on how do we get to IL5 and how do we get to Red FedRAMP and how do we deal with that. And we're just leveraging off of that. And it just gives our clients, or future clients, more importantly, access to stuff, to technology that we've built that is just going to be so much harder if we try to do it ourselves.
Our clients don't need to worry about the level of trust, the level of risk. You are de-risking that because you were already established and you've already gone through those pains, those lessons learned, and made sure that it is a safe, stable, secure environment in which we can exchange data and work in a more classified environment. And so not only does it enable us to build more tools for our clients and understand their mission, but you enable us to do that in a more effective and efficient manner.
We did this pivot with Haiku Labs, right? Because we said we needed to do this, and we had been doing this other thing for so long, the services side, and had been successful in it, and it was the easier thing to do. None of this other stuff has been easy. So to be honest, the little thing is that we even did it.
We're a small business. There are 2 of us at the helm. And while it's great to have 2 people to make decisions and move things forward, there are a lot of things that we're doing at the same time.
Getting our first SBIR was interesting because I think we had like a week and a half to put the SBIR together. So we did the 5-minute video, we submitted it. And this is for our Assist product, which is to help in doing collaborative intelligence for security cooperation and security assistance, right?
We did
We ended
win.
up winning and we were so thrilled. And that's how we got kind of to the point where we needed you in the first place, because that ended up the traction that sort of said, okay, we can do this. And then we moved on from there.
Serendipity. We came across you guys. You seemed fantastic, your product, and it just has continued to go.
As we went through this journey and we first pick you and then you start talking to other people and you start saying, okay, this is actually possible. So yeah, I had a little bit of, I wonder if this is going to go as well as it's going to go. But the more I talk to you all, the more I talk to people around you and companies you've worked with, it's clear to see that you guys have been able to build a good product.
We're really working on the regulatory collaborative AI where you're not going to have to question where that information came from. That's really what the cornerstone of what it is that we're doing, not just humans involved, but they're involved not because they're checking, but the information they're getting is verifiable, has the provenance, is auditable, all of those elements. And so it does make it less fearful. What Knox gives us is that sense it's de-risked. There's those security parameters. You know that you are within those in terms of what it is that we're trying to deliver and do.
The future for us is not maybe where AI is taking the job of humans, but where AI helps accelerate humans to do better at the job that they're doing. So human machine teaming is kind of a big thing we say. The word we like to use is collaborative intelligence, right? How do humans and AI collaborate so that both of them are better? So together we can use best of what humans are good at and the best of what AI is good at, and then create a better environment. So that's really what the thing we're most excited about is how we make that happen.
It just becomes another tool in your arsenal to be able to do your job and make good strategic and operational decisions.